Good evening, Suzanne. You all right, Will? Bored's one thing to say. Absolutely fed up would be a better way of putting it. You all right, JD? David, good evening. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Not bad. How are you doing? Had any decent wins lately? I don't know how many of you were just on Jamie's stream. I don't know if you've come over here from there. Yeah, I've taken a bit of break myself from it, to be honest. Uh, so you're all coming over from there then? Okay. Um, it seems that I've upset him because I told him to stop the auctions. Um, and yeah, he didn't like being asked to stop them. So yeah, so I wasn't planning on coming on till about 10 o'clock tonight. Jamie was meant to be with you till 8 o'clock. Um, and then Hannah's coming on from 8 till 10, I think it is. Um, so yeah, I just went for a lay down and a catch up on some YouTube videos, which lasted for about half an hour. So I don't know what we'll do now. I've got like an hour and a half to kill. And I don't know what we were doing or what you were up to, or no, haven't had a chance or anything, mate. I literally made myself a cup of tea, went and laid down and watched a bit of YouTube and have a fag and a cup of tea, and then all the rubbish happened. My wife's collecting 50p's for her sons. I'm not much of a collector. She's got a money bag of other coins she's had for years. I think she's digging them out. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely dig them out. There's so many 50p's to collect now. Um, yeah, I didn't even get a chance to even run the bath, Chris. Yeah, everything's all right. Well, basically, Jamie was doing a couple of auctions. From what I understand, there was one or two mishaps within the auctions. So I just told him to stop the auction, not to do any more. He got rather abusive to me on Messenger, to which I just replied that I wouldn't speak to him on live while he was on live. Could he move on and just carry on with his stream? He didn't like that. Told me to shuff it. Yeah, so that's in a nutshell what happened. Yeah, definitely, JD. There's loads of people now doing, hunts and showing off their coins and all that. It's getting a really big community going. So yeah, that's in a nutshell what happened. Um, so there wasn't a lot I could do, to be honest. Um, don't know really. I don't know what else to say. It's a Jane Austen £2. That's a nice one. That's a Jane Austen £2. The one the art. Oh right, okay. One of four that's still missing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be a nice find, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what he was just saying. Yeah, that would be a nice one to find. Yeah. So I will just go over it again for anybody that's not sure. Whenever there's an auction taking place, no codes of any description can be used on the auctions. Whether it's the old £3 off codes that we used to give out, or whether it's the new customer codes, no vouchers are to be used for any of the auctions. And all auction payments get done through the admin listing, not for super chat, because obviously the super chat you lose 30%. So it has to be done through admin. I'll take responsibility for that. I thought everybody was aware of that. Obviously not, but never mind, we'll move on. There's some with Harry on it too. I think there are, yeah. One just went for 5k. Nice. Oh, 50k. Whoa, even better. Very nice. Not bad for a fiver, is it? Evening, Jack. How are you? I must apologise if you uploaded a new picture of the one that you finished. I haven't seen it yet, so I apologise if you have put a new one up. Just been manically crazy, I guess. Yeah, I'm alright. Just, just another day, really, isn't it? But yeah, I'm alright. All fun and games that we have. So, did you upload that drawing? I'll say because I haven't seen it. If you did, I haven't really had a chance to get onto Facebook at all today. Normally go on and have a look at all the latest gossip, but I haven't had a chance. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I know Hannah's coming on at 8 till 9. Bought a second-hand motor, not checking the MOT advisories. I haven't, but it won't look any different just now. This very clean line's ready for print. Started the second one today. So how many books have you actually done then? I'm not on them anymore. I used to be on quite a few groups where where people used to do their own books and that. But sorry. So I'm not on them anymore. Needs 4 new tyres and brakes. Oh, wow, 14. Awesome. That's really good. There's just no point in me doing something like that. Jamie, I've told you I'm not going to discuss this while I'm on live or you are on live. I'm not going to do it. 1,500 quid in and it still needs 4 new tyres. And what was the other one? And the brakes doing. Yeah, that's it, Jake. It brings in pocket money. What did I see somebody advertising to do on there? I saw somebody that suggested something on Amazon, and it was something really simple like designing notebooks or something like that. And basically, you just change the cover. You have a standard, you know, inside, and you just change the covers of them. Um, and yeah, people were making a lot of money out of that. There's actually, sort of websites with templates on there that you can just go on there and change it. So effectively, you can have, 100 different styles of notepads. Nobody has said you're the bad guy, Jamie, and as I've said again, I am not going to discuss it on camera. But nobody has said you're the bad guy. But £6 notes with Harry Kane on, one for each goal he scored. Yeah. Jamie, I really don't want to do this, but if you continue to do this live on stream, I will silence you. I've asked you now 4 times. I asked you by message and I've asked you 3 times here not to do it live on stream, please. Are the halfpennies worth anything? The old half p's, you mean, that we used to have in our change? Are they the ones you mean? Jax, I could do that with my eyes closed, could earn a small fortune. Yeah, it was. It's on one of the resellers' YouTube things that I watch quite a bit. And there's an American guy on there that uploads sort of a lot of tutorials and stuff. And he said, this was one of the ones that he came up with. And it was making an absolute fortune for him. It's all right, JD, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I think we've got some for sale on the site. Let me have a look. I'm sure there are. It's not something that I've really looked at, the old halfpennies, but so what have we got? Yeah, some of them are worth a couple of quid. If you got the proper old ones, they're all right. Worth a few quid more. So would you like one of my books then? Can send you one. Oh, okay, that's gone. Jamie, we don't want to lose what you've got to offer. Give it some time. It may feel different in the morning. Exactly. Don't want to lose, Jamie. But at the same time, I don't want to have those discussions on air. So would you like one of my books? Can send you one. PM. I'd love one. Yeah, I'd love one, Jax. I'd love one. So I would definitely PM you. Because that's something. That's something that I need to get back into. Certainly with the stress that the Great British Coin Hunt are giving me at the moment. I could do with sitting down for an hour or 2 and doing some colouring in again. It's so funny because when my therapist and that first mentioned it to me, I just laughed at him. Seriously, you expect some guy in their 40s to sit down and do some colouring? And then just one day I was in town and I thought, yeah, go on then, I'll buy some. And I bought them and that was it. Yeah, I love doing them now. It's good fun. Yeah, it is, and it is. It's something that all the therapists and that recommend now, isn't it? So I love it. I have all my pens and all that thrown across the floor, and before you know it, a couple of hours have disappeared and you don't know where it's gone. So yeah, it's good fun. But yeah, I need to get back into it again. Because some people do it with all the like the gel pens and all that as well, don't they? And are really good at it. I'm not into colouring, just like the drawing side. Okay. But I can see that would be sort of just as therapeutic, doing that. But yeah, I think one of the things that I like about it is there's no right or wrong way to do it. You know, if you want to do it, I don't know, say all in dark colours one day, you can do it all in dark colours. The next day, you can do exactly the same picture in totally different colours. There's no right or wrong. And that's what I like doing, and why I like doing it. Whatever mood takes you, you can take it, you know. So yeah, it's good. So where were we? I don't know where we were. So I've been sharing a link most of the day. If anybody wants to pre-order your snowman, we think it's being released tomorrow. I've been sharing a link where it works out about. Don't ask Hannah. I won't explain it now. I'll send you a message and I'll let you know. Yeah, so if anybody wants to order the snowman for about £1 cheaper than what the Royal Mint are selling it, if you let me know and I'll pop a link up for you. And there's also some really good coin folders in there. I think they're some of the best folders that are on the market at the moment. These ones, and these are they're about £4 something on this website. For me, they're much better than the change checker folders, and all of that. Ooh, which snowman is it? Say snowman. Well, we're thinking it's snowman. We don't really know, is it? It's the Christmas 50p. The Royal Mint one that's coming out. Yeah. So I've got a link. You can order it for about £1 less than the Royal Mint if anybody's interested in that. And I say you can get these albums on there. I think the albums are about £4.30 or something. And I think they're the best albums about at the moment. They're really good quality. They take 10p's, 50p's and £2. So if anybody wants a link, let me know and I'll pop a link up for you. Good evening, Judith. Brilliant. I think we all love the Christmas ones, don't we? Yeah. Got 10 albums of him. Okay, let me just pop up the link for you then. Obviously, it's not through the Great British Coin Hunt, but I know Ian doesn't mind us sharing the links for other people if it's something that he hasn't got. And when I've ordered from here previously, his delivery is incredibly fast as well. So there's your link. Off the same chap that I've just put the link in for Oceans. These albums, UK Coin Hunt. I say they're about £4 an album, something like that. And for me, I say quality-wise and that, they're some of the best that I've tried. I tried the change checker ones and I just didn't like them. So they take all your £2 as well. So yeah, for me, they're the best albums out there. And no, I don't get any. I don't get any commission or anything if you buy anything from him. He popped in on the stream last night and we were chatting, and I said I'd share his link if anybody wanted it. But yeah, they are good quality, and I don't know if it was David. Somebody said last night they actually ordered from him second class, and it still arrived the following day. So yeah, his feedback and everything is second to none. So yeah, if anybody wants them, there's the link to pop across and have a look. That's all right. I'm just gonna text a message at the same time. I shouldn't do this, I know. Somebody was saying earlier that they're going to be the Christmas is going to be on. Was it you, Will? Somebody was saying it's going to be on. Was it Westminster at midnight? Or was it on the Royal Mint at midnight? No, it wasn't you. I'm sure somebody said that they were going to be on the Westminster page at midnight, but that would surprise me. Are Westminster part of the 288 group? Because it would surprise me if they're not and they're having it on there at midnight. Oh, they are. Okay, yeah, so maybe that's right then. Oh, Jamie said Royal Mint. Yeah, I knew somebody had said they were going to be somewhere. That's right, I'm just... but no doubt the demand's going to be high and they'll sell out. Yes, and they have released before at midnight. Okay, Collectology. Yeah, so no doubt Collectology will do a giveaway again, won't they? So hopefully it's somebody from here again that wins. Because I think we've had 2 winners in a row, haven't we? On their last giveaways. Somebody won a silver proof. I always get that one wrong. Was that Change Checker? Oh, of course it was, yeah. And Louise won the last one, wasn't it? Sorry, I will be done in a second. What was the other one? So yeah, the other thing that we sort of trialed a little bit this afternoon on Steve Fraser's site, Steve Fraser's stream, were auctions for a particular category or thing like that. So we did. I think I did a £30 voucher for the old style 50p's. So up to 97, was it? And then we did a £30 voucher for spending on the Falklands Island set. So if there's anybody that is collects the foreign coins, because obviously Ian's interested in trying to sort of wind that side of the market down a bit. So if anybody, into collecting the foreign coins and wants to do something like that, let me know, and that's something that I can do when I'm streaming for you. What coin is it, JD? If I can write. I've Obviously, the more information you can give us about the coin, the better it would be. That's why I was lying. Oh, right, okay, so is it one of those? Yeah, it's a £5 coin. That's funny. It's one of the only ones of them that I've got. What's the other one? I've got another one, but I can't remember what it is. I'll just see if I can find any information on the site about that one. Yeah, to somebody that's just texted me, I will do that. No, it's not that one, is it? I can't remember which one that is. It's not that. I'm sure somebody. Well, I'm sure somebody can tell us which one that is. I know it's on the site somewhere because obviously that's where mine came from. That's not Charles's 60th, is it? That's the other one I've got. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, that's Charles's 60th, isn't it? I don't know why I'm showing you there because I can't see you at all. That one's 25p. Which one's 25p? This one. 1981. You're going to make me get the magnifying glass out now because I can't see in there. Oh, right. So it's the Royal Wedding 1981. Okay. Yeah, 1981. There you go. Prince and Charles wedding. So why could I not find that on the kin site? It must be on there. No, it's not on there anymore. No, I'm sure I got it from here. Although I think it may. Oh no, there it is. I was looking in the wrong part. Oh yeah, I got it as part of a set. Or no, he only sells it as part of a set by the look of it. 25, yeah, 25 quid. As part of a set. Or £4.95 as part of a set. Yeah, so he doesn't sell it on its own. He just sells it as part of a set. Middle of, yeah, I just found it, Chris. But he only sells it as part of a set. Nearly the year you were born. So a long way off from when I was born. Yeah, that's quite funny. It's the only two that you've asked for, and I've had them both. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I didn't realise that. Sorry. Oops. Sorry, I've just got to do something. I can't. Oh, Yes, I can. No, get off. Sorry, I'm just doing something really stupid here. Yeah. Oh, is it sold separately? I didn't realise it was separate. The only ones I saw were yeah, I didn't realise, sorry. Bottom left. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, apologies to whoever was messaging me. I didn't realise I'd done that. I made a bit of a mess up there. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise I'd done that. I shouldn't have put that where I did put it. Right, oh Christ, you got more now. 1967 3p. Well, they're not worth anything. The Royal Mint. Well, it's not Royal Mint, is it? Who was it? London Mint. London Mint are giving away. If you go onto the London Mint website, was it 100,000? They're giving away at the moment 3 penny bits. You just pay postage packaging, which is about £2.50, which is absurd because if you go somewhere like eBay, you can get a threepenny for less than the £2.50 anyway. But yeah, London Mint are just about to give away, um, 100,000 of them. That was something we were chatting about today, actually. They're doing it. It's meant to be a big promo for towards youngsters and that to get youngsters back into collecting coins, and they're worried with the digital age that collecting coins is going to die down. And they've got, I don't know, £1 million worth of threepennies in their safes, and they're going to. Well, they say they're giving them away, but they're not, are they? They're just charging you P&P on it. So it's not really free, is it? And that always chuckles me because people come on here and moan about £1 package at postage. £1 anywhere else is not going to happen, is it? You go elsewhere, it's a lot more than £1. I'm useless, don't know nothing about coins but getting educated. I don't claim to know anything. It's still educational for me. I appreciate that, Scott, if you're watching. I appreciate what you've just said. It seems you've got quite a few people around you, Hannah, isn't it? JD's not far from you. Who's the other one? Stevie B's not far from you. Yeah, you got a lot of people around you. Oh, don't want that. 1961 1 franc coin. I did find some strange ones in my 1 and 2p's the other day. These are going to be sent up to the old witch. But I don't know any of them. Yeah, I've got two, I think. My eyes are so bad. Yeah, I've got 2 of these, and we worked out last night, if I put the magnifying glass up to the camera, oh, it's not going to work now. Have I got it round the wrong way? No. It's not going to work now. What's the other one like? Is that in better condition? Yeah, I found these in my 1 and 2Ps, and they're all foreign. There are certainly plenty of weirdos about. What ones were these? That was a 50 cent. 5 cent? Can't be 50. It's got to be 5. Yeah. So I found 2 of them in there. Found a 2 cent one. I like this one. It was 1963. But I say I won't collect them, so I'm just going to send them all up to Louise. See if you can see that one. Oh, helps if I have it up the right way. That was quite a cool one, I thought. 1963. 1 cent as well. I think that was pretty much it. But I did. I think it is. I mean, it does look like him. It certainly does look like him. I'm not sure if the year is right for him. 1963. I'm not sure if that's round about the right sort of time. It's got some small writing just above his shoulder that looks like it says Liberty, maybe. And In God We Trust around the top of his head. Yeah. Let's see if I can do it with a magnifying glass this time. Nearly swore then as well. It looks like Lincoln to me. In God We Trust, yeah, it does. Just around, just above the top of his head, it says In God We Trust. But I say that I don't collect them, so I'm going to send it up to Louise. She's been really good. What coins are good investments? If we all knew that, we'd all be buying them, wouldn't we? I suppose if you manage to get the 2016 Peter Rabbit silver proof, you'll be laughing now. Over £600 it's going for now. Dude, if we are good for being in the UK. But you know, honestly, and I say I keep nagging her to get her on stream, but Louise is incredible. You just send a picture to her, and within minutes she's sent you back and telling you what it is and how much it's worth and how many of them are minted. And yeah, it doesn't matter where the coin's from. You send it to her, and she's pretty good. Well, more than pretty good. She's bang on the ball with it. So yeah, she's done me she surprised me a few times with stuff that she sent for me. So I thought, yeah, just send some down to her. I suppose really for the future, yeah, they do silver proofs of all the coins. And the silver proof Peter Rabbit, I think, was originally about 60 quid. And it now goes for over 600. Yeah, I've got one. The Paddington at the station I got the other day. I think loads of us got on there, didn't we? And snapped up a deal while they had their 50% sale on the Royal Mint. So yeah, a lot of us got on there and snapped up some bargains then. I think somebody was saying earlier that of ones like that. She's got a bag full like that, mate. Get them out and see what she's got in there. Might be some little gems in there. Yeah, somebody was saying earlier, I'm sure they were, that the silver proofs of the Christmas are already sold out. I wasn't aware that they were actually on sale yet. But no doubt they'll sell out within hours of going on sale anyway. Oi, oi, Lou. Oh, money bags of 50p's. Yeah, get them out, mate, and search through them. Because even some that to you or I would just look like a normal 50p, some of them are worth keeping hold of. If it's a year that's got a low mintage. He's off to get them all out. How you doing, Louise? You all right? I'm not surprised that you got a telling off, but it's difficult, isn't it? Because what you sent me, that wasn't a cracking deal, so it's hard to tell somebody off when they've got a deal like that, isn't it? Yeah, it's been an expensive couple of days, really, isn't it? Getting the proofs and that off the mint and the pre-orders of everything, and now, yeah. But yeah, no, it was a nice set that you sent me earlier on. And just in case you weren't aware, I was going to say, it's Louise's birthday tomorrow, everybody. And she's got a nice little parcel that should turn up addressed to the witch. I sent her a picture of the address on it, and I did address it to the witch. I don't think I've got the picture anymore. Might have. No, I don't. Oh no, that's all coins that I would take pictures of today. You'll know, Louise. You know that picture that I sent you of that 1 cent? Is that Abraham Lincoln on the front of it? Yeah, there you go. We were right. So we didn't know, and we said we thought it was. It looked like him. It can't have been that far back. No, I must have deleted it. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I didn't know what it was. So I sent it to you, and you sort of straight away saying what it was. And then we were saying it looked like. I've got a couple to send up to you. I didn't think you would, Hannah. So there was that one. There was two. There was the bigger one that I showed you. That one. There was the Lincoln one, which I think was no. And then there was two. I found two of those ones. Oh, that way, somewhere there. I don't know. So I'll send them up to you tomorrow. Yeah, no, that's all right. That's all I do. I've got what we got here. Two. Four. Yeah, there's 5 of them here at the moment. And I worked it out earlier on, didn't I? How many did I find? That was 120, 240. So I found probably I did £10 of 1p's and £10 of 2p's, and I found probably £3 worth of non-magnetics. So it's quite a lot. You know, they're not exactly rare, are they? Yeah, not exactly rare. What else? Oh, and I found the 50p. I split open the bag of 2p's yesterday, didn't I? When I was talking to Lou. Split open a bag of 2p's, and there was a 50p in the middle of it. So that was quite good as well. I can't sort of penny in my hand stamp. Yeah, that is the horrible thing about it. Cheers, guys. Getting old, but it's getting depressing. No, just wiser. Well, I just like, yeah, read that one. Behave, Winnie Witch. Never eyes act like a 16. Even better. Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, all caught up. Yeah, it was. I must admit, that's just, I didn't particularly like doing them because of that, but I just wanted to do it more as a trial to see how easy it was. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm still getting abuse. I'm not sorting pennies. I'll leave it to the kids. Good on you. They probably think it's quite good fun, though, sitting there with a magnet going over them, doing it all for you. So I haven't got a big magnet. I've only got a little one, so it was taking forever with using one of them. Don't matter, Alexander. Don't worry about it. I could taste the copper too. Must put my hand in it. That's dangerous, though, isn't it? It's dangerous. But yeah, so it took me quite a while because, using a epoxy small magnet like that. If I had a bigger one, I would have just tipped them all out on the carpet and gone over them. But that was only like collecting up 2 coins at a time. So it was quite long-winded. Don't remember doing it, but my tongue went weird. I think you can guess. It's the answer to that text. I think you can guess. But I've not even opened it, so I'll open it when I come off at 8 and Have a look. But yeah, no, I think it is quite dangerous, Lee. Putting your hands in your mouth after you've been touching coins. Oh, God. Oh, I am sorry. Why can't we use YouTube Studio to go live using the webcam? That's how I do it. That's how I go live. Up in the top right of, oh my God, please. Up in the top page, when you go to your YouTube page, there's a little camera up there, icon of a camera. If you click on that, you'll have the option of, I think it's upload video or go live. I'm not saying on camera, Lee. I don't want to talk about it on camera, but anyway, yeah, so if you click on that and then go live, and then it will take you to like a big black page. Oh, okay. It normally takes you to a big black page, and you have webcam, stream, and manage are the three little icons across the top. But it'll be asking you to create a name for your stream. If you totally ignore all of that and click on webcam, then you can normally go live that way. I don't know why it wouldn't let you. Oh God! Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why it won't let you do it otherwise. Yes. See, now that's where you're going wrong. So when you've loaded up your webcam, your YouTube page, ignore everything that it says on there, and across the top you should see webcam, stream, and manage. And if you make sure that you click onto webcam, then you can. You should be able to go live. I've not tried it on my own channel, so I wouldn't know. But I know when I was trying to do it on here, it keeps throwing you back. I don't know then. I know when I was trying to do it on here the first time. God. Jamie, I have asked you several times not to do this in live chat, and you won't listen. So I told you I was going to time you out. I won't have it on live chat, Jamie. I've told you that. Sorry. Yeah, I had lots of problems when I was first trying to stream, and it kept asking me for some code or something to put in, and I couldn't work out what it was. And it turned out in the end, all I needed to do was click on the webcam part and do it that way. But if it's kicking you out, I don't know. It never used to kick me out. It would keep me still within YouTube, but it kept asking me, like you're saying, it was asking me for other things. What's the one I've got? It's not Streamlabs. It's not. Oh, OBS. This is because YouTube pulling the plug on Hangout. So again, Hangouts, I wouldn't have a clue what you're even talking on that. Is that where you have one person streaming, but two or three people can come into the chat, and two or three people can join you on the camera? Is that what Hangouts are? Because I know when I've seen people doing that now, they're using Streamlabs. StreamYard, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you sort of do all that sort of stuff. I just do it on here, and touch wood, up to now I haven't had any real issues. JD's back, put a little clip on my channel with the 50p's. Jamie, the same applies again. All the time you message me, I am not responding while I'm on camera. Only takes only 10 seconds. Yeah, exactly. It takes no time at all to to whack a video up. And it's good fun sorting through all the 50p's and that. And I say there's so many out there to collect. Lou's probably the one that can tell you exactly how many there are. I haven't got a clue. Yeah, so that's what I say. When you start getting into that side of things with the Streamlab and that, when I get this channel up and running, it took me 2 years with this channel. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have a look on mine at some point and see if I can stream, because maybe I don't think you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to stream live. I think you need 1,000 subscribers to monetize your channel. But as far as streaming live, I don't think that matters. As long as you've waited the sort of 2-week period or whatever. I can't even answer that. Sorry, that's just the boss man getting in touch. So yeah, I don't think it makes any difference. Mine's just saying I don't have the required summit or something. So I don't know. I would really like the USA and the UK to join up together as a whole YouTube, where we all get on. I mean, as far as this channel's going, John Gamble's doing a really, really good job with that at the moment. I think it's the 24th of this month. He's got a big American stream planned on the 24th of this month. So he normally does 12 till 5, but to capture their market as well, because he's got quite a lot of friends there. He goes on all the silver stacking live streams and all of that kind of stuff. Is it the 23rd? Sorry. I'm saying 24th. So you're probably, 23rd sounds better, the Saturday. Yeah, you're probably better than me. I say I'm trying to absorb so much information at the moment. So John Gamble. Sorry, I'm trying to sort of see messages at the same time. So John Gamble's, he's doing really big things to bridge the gap with the American market. And to be honest, we have quite a lot of them come into our streams anyway. They're slowly coming over here. And I'll certainly be tuning into John's stream on the 23rd. Because I like John. He's a good guy, good lad, and it'll be interesting to see. And he really has got a big following, so it'll be good fun to see. And I'll get my son to sort it for me. He's the tech guy in the house. Do you know the way I sort it all out is it sounds crazy how to sort out YouTube, but I Google it on YouTube. I do a search on YouTube. When I wired up two screens, I just searched on YouTube how to run a computer with 2 screens, and wired it up like that. It's really easy. There's so many really good tutorials on there. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, exactly. But it's good. There's so many really good tutorials on there. And I say, I'm sure it'll be something really, really simple that you're just not doing correctly, or you're not aware of. because I've definitely seen people live before that have only got, 20, 30 subs. So I'm positive it's not that's a problem. It will just be a problem, you know. I'm sure everybody seems to think it's 1,000 to go live, but I'm sure it's 1,000 to monetize your channel. So they'll put adverts into your channels and you'll get a percentage of that. So yeah, I'll have a look when I come up well, I'm not, because I'm going to have a bath and have some food for 2 hours. But I will come back onto the chat, no doubt, at some point. But I'll see if I can go live on mine. And then I've got to try and sort out this mess that I've created. But yeah. So I'm just going to clarify it again. Any auctions. Yeah, 1,000 super chats. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think it's anything to do with actually streaming live. So any auctions that we put up, whether that be for cash, whether it's for the 1 or 2p coins, or whether it's for the 10p coins and the other coins that are available for the auctions, no voucher codes of any description are to be used on auctions, because essentially you're getting it cheaper already than what the recommended retail price on the website is. Very rarely does a coin get put up, that's on the website for 20 quid, and it very rarely will it go for any more than that. And 90% of the time it goes 15 quid or something. So absolutely no voucher codes. Why are you on your own channel? I'm not on my own channel, am I? Oh, I am. Oh, I didn't even realise. Oh my God. So I can stream on my channel. Oh, I didn't even realise. Oh, well. If you hadn't said that, Lou, I wouldn't have even known. Oh, well. Well, there's no point in me switching now, is there? Yeah, I'll mod you up, you old dragon. I can start abusing people now then, because I'm on my own channel. God, if I'd have known that. Stay still, you old dragon. Why you keep moving? Right, you should have a spanner now, you twat. Oh, God, I didn't realise. Oh, dear. Right, well, there's no point in me changing now, because it's just pointless for 25 minutes. So I will just say, no, I didn't notice at all, Chris. Absolutely mental. Oh, well, so there you go. That answers your questions. I can stream on my channel. Right, so yeah, I'll still say it anyway for where we were. For any auctions that we're running on on the Great British Coin Hunts channel, it will be no voucher codes of any type can be used. It was literally because I've done it in such a rush. I literally get a message saying, well, it doesn't matter what it said. Realised nobody was on, and I literally just ran into here and stuck the computer on, and I thought, I didn't even think twice about checking it. It was already on YouTube, so I just clicked on go live. I didn't even realise. Oh dear. So whenever you want, Hannah, you can go live whenever you want then. I'm ready to come off anyway. So whenever you want, you can go live. How crazy is that? Right, so if you haven't subbed to LightyCollects, please sub before you all go. Please tell me that nobody's on live under. Oh, God. Yes, I say, no problem, Hannah. Just whenever you're ready. Yeah, I just honestly didn't even think about checking. No one's on live on there. Okay. Oh, that's all right. Oh, that's mad. God, the figures suddenly dropped down to 13 now. Oh, never mind. It's been one of them days today. Oh, dear. If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have even noticed. And the funniest part about that is that I'm due back on at 10 till 11. I'd have come straight back on at 10. I'd have come back on at 10 and I'd have done exactly the same again. Because normally I just click my little icon up in the corner and switch accounts. But obviously, where I was in such a rush, so that we didn't sort of lose any time, I didn't realise. There you go. You can always. I think I could make my own blooper reel on my own, couldn't I? Mess ups that I've done myself. You all right, Matt? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I've had a few now, haven't I? There was this one. There was the Thomas Cook vouchers. Yeah, I'm having a breakdown, I think. Yeah, because see, it didn't even dawn on me that none of the Chris's were mod. It didn't even dawn on me. I had one the other day. Oh yeah, I had the one. I had the one where I passed wind. And now this one's about it. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Yes, not. I did it on live cam a couple of weeks ago. I didn't even realise I was on. Well, of course I knew I was on, but I just didn't realise what I was doing, Yeah, but at least I did, apologise. But it wasn't as good as Matt's sons when they done it. That was better, but it was fun. Yeah, much better when they done it. Have you seen the little video that he did for that? He cut it where it was just that part and uploaded it. That was quite good. Thank God I'm not live streaming. It's funny because sometimes you just get so relaxed. It's just like you're having a chat with somebody, and it's really difficult sometimes. And I see it so many times. I pick up my fags, ready to light up a fag, but I won't do that on camera. I see a couple of other people do it, and they sneak off to the side and have a puff of that, but I won't. And I've very nearly let one or two choice words come out. But I've managed to stop them just in time. You can watch some my Xbox games. I could, but only one of them's mine, and you're not going to want that. That's me brother's. Far Cry Primal. Far Cry 4, that's me brother's. Shape Up. I've had it said it enough to me, so I thought I might as well get the game. So yeah, you wouldn't want any of them. Most of my games are just on the Xbox. Either me or my brother buy them, and then the other one downloads them at the same time. So we're only paying for it once and getting it twice. So we do it that way. But I've got Far Cry 5, and I really enjoyed that. But he's got that at the moment. It was quite satisfying after you'd had a bit of a stressful day to go and shoot some rednecks. I used to enjoy that, so I need to get that back off him. But honestly, I don't play it anywhere near as much as I used to. In fact, I couldn't even tell you the last time I turned it on. Fable's a brilliant game. I really wish they'd bring out a new one. I love Fable. Really, really good. And it's one of them games that you won't get bored of playing because you can do something different all the time, though. Even if you complete it, you can go back and do it again and do it totally different. And that's why I like that. I always used to be a PlayStation Scot. Always was PlayStation. Then I switched over to the Xbox about 5-6 years ago and never swapped back. I might do now because my brother's got. I prefer that. Go around kicking all the chickens and going into a shop or something and shooting the owner. I enjoy doing that. See, now I know I'm not on TGBCH. I don't have to sit here and talk coins, do I? We can talk computer games. I've got a Wii down here as well. Fine villagers' faces. And Fable has got to be one of the first games where you could be gay in it. It's got to be, isn't it? Because Fable's been around now for years. It is, though. You're laughing. It is. I don't know any other games that you can. And yeah, so it is. It's a really good game. I enjoy that. But I just wish they're doing. I just wish they'd bring out a new one. Sorry, homosexual. Sorry, Matt. Gay is happy, isn't it? And I don't do happy. There's no middle ground for me. 12 wives. That's what's so funny about that. It's trying to keep them all happy at the same time. I mean, they got that part pretty right on it. Trying to satisfy 12 wives at once. Yeah, it is quite funny. But yeah, I would like to see certainly now with the engine that they got on that, they could do a really, really good Fable on there now. Right, you're going live, are you, Hannah? As if you are, I'll come off. So everybody go over to the Great British Coin Hunt. Oh, she is live now. There you go. Everybody go over to the Great British Coin Hunt and chat with Hannah. So thank you for coming to my channel, and I'll see you soon.